You said another man was the hottest in the room with your husband being in that room, and then you called him insecure. I'm scared of you. Hi, hello, my name is Tanique, and I am your unofficial Married at First Sight Season 20 correspondent. At the group dinner, all of the couples are sharing their updates on their relationship, and Nick butts in and says that he wishes that him and Courtney had more of a flirty banter. Courtney immediately jumps into defense mode and just says, like, I am a very slow burn, and oftentimes that her and Nick's relationship feels more platonic than it does romantic. Also openly shared with the group that when Nick tried to cuddle her on her honeymoon, she was like anxiously waiting for her alarm to go off so he could stop cuddling her. She was feeling like very uncomfortable. Felipe then asks Nick, does he feel like he's being rejected by his wife? To which he says no, because he understands that she's a very slow burn. They've talked about it before, and he feels like they're going in the right direction. And he also said that he feels very comfortable with who he is. She immediately butts in and goes, no, I feel like none of the guys at this table are confident. Nick is very bothered by this comment, and instead of addressing it at the table in front of everybody, he decides to address it in the car. Reasoning for saying that none of the men are very confident as the women are because they are not used to being rejected. They're used to having like immediate gratification. It goes, no, that's not true. Yes, I can get some girls, but I've also been rejected by girls before too. So he doesn't understand where her comment is coming from. I think that was crazy of her to say because at least from the clips that we've seen, she doesn't seem to be as confident as she pretends to be. I also want to point out that she openly admitted it in front of her husband that another man at the dinner table, Adam, was the hottest man in the room. And he was like, wow. And she was like, no, babe, you're hot too. You're my husband, obviously. And he was like, nah, stand on what you mean. This is another couple that I don't see lasting. Let me know what you guys think in the comments though, and I'll see you guys in a little bit.